I'm used to yesterday. I had my stream scheduled, so there's already multiple people waiting in stream. So I gotta not get used to that.
Give me 1 second.
All right. Got no one in here in under 30 seconds. That's a little weird. What's up, IDK? Good to have you in here. You are the first one in stream. Congratulations. What's up, Spiral? Good to have you in here. Today we got
What's up,
Saru.
guys?
I hope I pronounced this correctly. Is it Saruman Flips?
It's Saruman, yeah.
Saruman. Okay, Saruman. Is that correct?
Saruman, yeah.
Saruman
Saruman.
Flips. All right, cool. Perfect. Well, I honestly do not know a crazy amount about your channel, but I think it was actually Spark Flips that sent me your channel and your Instagram page back when I was
Ooh.
looking to get some mods done because I think you were doing some pretty fancy mod work at the time.
Yes, yeah. I was doing mods before, kind of stopped doing them a little bit just because got busy with school and stuff. But yeah, I was kind of like an unofficial modder, but I didn't really call myself that. It was just like more of like a side hobby, to be honest, if anything.
Cool. I mean, I saw some of your mods. You were doing some pretty cool crap.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
All right, what's up, Lion? What's up, Stitch and Rue? Good to have all you guys in here.
I don't know about Balisong. I hit 1,000 today, so thank you for that.
Oh, you
I was
did?
yeah, I was really close last night, and then I woke up this morning and I was at 1K, so it's pretty sick.
Heck yeah! Is that on YouTube or on Instagram?
YouTube.
Heck yeah!
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm actually looking to get some mod work done on my Kraken here pretty soon. I'm gonna do some custom mod work. I'm wanting to change this. I'm not sure if I've told you this. I've told most of my viewers this. I'm getting a new logo soon on my channel.
Oh,
So
nice. I think I saw something about it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna try and get this Kraken to match my logo. So I'm actually going to be sharpening this. This is a false edge. I'm going to be sharpening it into a live blade, and I'm going to be dual toning the handles. So ideally, it's going to have a nice silver edge on it, with the silver in the middle of the handles for dual tone.
That is pretty sick.
It'll match my new theme colors of like silver, black, and blue.
I've never actually modded an aluminum balisong, so that's pretty cool.
Really
No, yeah, I've never done it. Never thought to.
cool. So, what do you mod then? Like titanium?
Most of my mods. Yeah, when I do mods, it's mainly.
Oh heck yeah!
Actually, I guess I have done an aluminum balisong once. I did a Series V3. I asked to wash the blade, but I think that's the only one I did.
Dang.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty cool mod.
Yeah, this is a Bally Plus Kraken though, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go with the blade being sharpened. But it
Mm,
is a Bally Plus Kraken, which is technically a clone. So,
yeah, I feel like it would be the same, to be honest,
well,
in
the
terms
thing
of
is,
sharpening it.
it'll still be the same sharpness, but the quality of the blade is going to be different. So,
That's
like
true.
for example, a Squid Industries Tainto Kraken, you would totally be able to like EDC that thing and use it as like a pocket knife and stuff. Uh, I'm afraid I probably won't be able to do that with this clone blade. It would probably break pretty easily.
Really?
That's what I've heard. I could be wrong, but like I've had a lot of chats just like online through live streams with Ethan 2-bit, so 2-bit Balisong.
Oh yes, yeah.
He's really like an all out live blade kind of guy. He hates everything about trainers and false lives. Uh and he says that things such as like cheaper Balisongs like clones and like Nivalis are definitely not going to have the right type of metal density to be able to use as an actual knife.
Interesting. I mean, I think it also depends on what specific. Because I think some clones definitely opt in for like maybe the B plus Krakens. They opt in for a cheaper blade steel, but some of the higher end titanium ones, I know they use VG10 from. And as far as I know, VG10 is like a half decent blade steel. So just because, like, I guess manufacturing costs are so cheap in China that they can get away with using like an actual like not that bad blade steel and still charge like a really good price. Really good price.
Awesome. That makes sense. I was pretty surprised whenever I got my Kraken. It didn't quite live up to the hype that I thought it did. I was pretty disappointed, but it's still a pretty good battle song. I think that the main reason Squid Industries is so expensive is, like you said, it is an American-made company and not
Yep.
they can't do things as cheap as Chinese.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's what it is, and that's just the case for a lot of American makers. They have no choice because the cost of materials is higher. The cost of labor is also much higher, so they have to pay their employees a lot more. It's just a lot of factors that contribute into like them having to charge. Honestly, like if you think about it, at the end of the day, their prices aren't well, for what you're getting, for, and especially considering that's American made, you're actually getting quite good prices. But people love to compare it to like Nimalis and LDY, which obviously are going to be a lot cheaper. But that's just how it is, I think.
Yeah. I will honestly, as far as flipping goes, I think I like you said, I understand the manufacturing part of it and why the expenses has to be so high. But as far as flipping, I'm gonna be the guy to say it that I think clones flip just as well as the authentic thing whenever it comes to Squid Industries battle songs.
Oh yeah, 100%. I had a trainer. Well, when I first got started in the hobby, one of my first like good flipping balisongs was a arm shark tsunami trainer, and honestly, that thing was really good. And when I eventually ended up getting a real tsunami trainer, I couldn't notice anything majorly different. I think the only thing that you could actually say, okay, yeah, this is a little bit better, is the machining quality. But other than that, I really think it's hard to pinpoint what's better about the original, to be honest.
Yeah. I think another thing is durability. Like for the most part, I think I'm not gonna 100% stick with this, but I think that my authentic Kraken has been slightly more durable for sure than the clone. But then again, this thing's a pretty sweet beater. This thing's beat to crap on the ends.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like you're still gonna have pretty good quality. I think it's the slight edge is what you have, like the slight better edge in terms of like overall quality is what you're gonna get when you have an American product. But Chinese products, I mean, like if you really think about it, majority of the products that we use, whether it's a Balisong or not, like day to day, all the stuff that we use is being manufactured in China. So it
Hmm.
is it can't be that terrible quality, otherwise we just wouldn't use it that much, you know.
Yeah. Well, I say we start reading some chat because they're probably getting bored. We've had quite a few
Oh
people
yeah.
chatting in here. What's up? How do I even pronounce that name? I've seen you before and like Baliunk streams, I think. Uh, Shatiki. I hope I said that correctly.
What's up, guys? What's up? I don't know Balisong,
Or
James.
yeah, Steaky. We got Evox in here. Good to have all you guys in here. What's up, Chicks Gang? What's up, Duke? Good to have all y'all in here. What's up, Christian?
Um,
What's up, Dom?
I think someone asked about the TikTok Balisong. Someone, what did they say? Does it feel cheap, the TikTok one? I don't know Balisong. No, it doesn't feel cheap. It feels actually quite good material. This is the TikTok Balisong. Honestly, it's quite good to be honest. I have no really complaints about it. It feels high quality, good aluminum trainer. So really have nothing bad to say about it.
Hmm.
And it sounds
So you
really
got
good.
that off of a TikTok shop?
Yeah, it's only available on TikTok Shop, which is pretty interesting.
Huh. That makes me curious about what company it is. That looks like it would be like that looks like it would be something that like Titus or Bally Plus made.
It does, but it's like by a company called FlickFlow, which has no like other major designs, so it's kind of weird.
Huh. I could have sworn I've seen the design a lot like that on like Arm Shark, I think on BBKS. I've seen the design
I
very,
think
very similar with the blade.
I think yeah, the tuning fork blade is actually like kind of like a popular thing. I think LDY did one at one time, with the tuning fork blade, but yeah, I think it's just like a kind of common thing. It's the brand is called FlickFlow, so FLICK Flow FlickFlow, and it costs 40. I think it costs $50.
Hmm. That's pretty cheap,
Yeah,
honestly.
it is very cheap, and it's got well tuned bushings. Tune is really good. Sounds amazing.
I'm gonna be the guy to say it. Are your birds having a stroke right now?
Nah,
What is
bro,
going on?
it's just one bird, and he just likes making noise all the time. Right now, the thing is, usually when I do streams or when I have film videos, I like to put him downstairs just so that he doesn't interrupt as much. But we're actually having our kitchen painted right now, so he can't be downstairs. So he's kind of stuck with me. So I apologize in advance.
Cool. I mean, he sounds like me on a daily basis. I never shut up like ever. All right. What's up, Evo? What's up, Duke? What's up, Silas? What's up,
Yeah,
Chase?
he is pretty cute.
Let's see here. Can y'all do those knife stab things that are in rivals? These are considered battle songs. I'm pretty sure. Now, can you clarify on this for me? You seem like a guy that might be more into video games than I am. When everybody talks about rivals, I instantly think of Marvel Rivals. Is that what they're talking about?
That's what I think about too. I don't know exactly what they're talking about. The only thing that I know is that balisongs are present in like games like CS:GO and I don't know, Valorant, Overwatch maybe, and TF2. But really, I don't know much beyond that, to be honest.
There are battle songs in Valorant, and I think that there's even like a battle song pickaxe or something in Fortnite, but very, very rare.
Yeah, it's a shooting game in a Roblox. Thank you. The bird is very cute.
All right, let's see. What type of bird is he?
He is an African gray parrot, so he is from Africa.
Cool.
But yeah, he's pretty cool. He talks a lot. These guys are known for having like a quite extensive vocabulary, so they can learn a lot of words. But when I stream, he just wants to make chirping noises. So
Hmm. All right. So, Juju, on that skibbity beat, that's an interesting name. She or he said, Rivals is a game on Roblox. Oh, all right. Cool. Apparently,
interesting.
it's a shooting game on Roblox. Well, I can't speak for Saruman over here, but all the battle songs that you see here on my side are all battle song trainers. So none of these are sharp live blades. These are all battle song trainers, just meant for practicing and flipping purposes.
Yeah, I mean, mine. I have some live blades that are in my collection, but to be honest with you, I keep them relatively dull just because I flip very carelessly a lot of the time. So, like, as in, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. I tend to not keep them razor sharp just because everyone makes mistakes, and I don't
Yeah.
want to mistake risk my fingers. So,
All right. Wait a minute, sir. Yeah, Youngblood, I think, is a pretty big fan of you, and he did not know that I was doing this collab stream.
hey, what's up, young blood? What's up, bro? How you doing?
All right. Youngblood is one of my moderators, so I have like a little like mods chat thing on Instagram that it's got like, shoot, who else does it have? It has a Ghost Valleys. He's a pretty new Balisong YouTuber. It's got Youngblood. It's got Spark Flips, and it's got a few others that are also mods. But they chat every once in a while in there. We have some pretty cool conversations. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice, nice.
All right, I'm in it.
Very
Yes,
big. I've
Grum,
been
you
watching
are.
for a very long time. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, I remember you commenting on my videos from like ages ago, so I appreciate it.
All right. Danny said, I thought y'all were saying battle song this whole time. Nope. Balisong. So Bali, then the word song. Balisong. That is a proper name for what most people consider a butterfly knife, or aka a butterfly knife trainer or balisong trainer.
I keep on dropping mine. Yeah, that's because I'm trying new tricks. I drop mine a lot.
Yeah. I drop mine whenever I'm trying to like pull off new combos and stuff, or just whenever my fingers are not doing what they should. Do you ever have those days where like you go to do the most average tricks and you just cannot flip at all?
Yep, 100%. Now that happens to me a lot. Right now, it is the AC is broken upstairs, so my hands are extremely sweaty, which
Ooh.
may be my excuse. I'm using that excuse today.
All right. For me, the thing is, sometimes whenever, like, for example, whenever I get out of the shower and my hands are just really, really dry, for some
Oh
reason,
yeah,
bell songs are extremely slippery whenever I get out of the shower.
yeah. It's. I think it's like a. You have to have a balance of both. If your hands are too dry, then it's gonna feel slippery, and also if your hands are too sweaty, they're gonna feel very slippery as well.
Hmm. Yo, what's up, Lemon? Good to have you
Uh,
in here.
what's up, Lemon? Is that the TikTok one? Yes, it is. Youngblood. I'm gonna Youngblood. I'm gonna check out your collab with Three Finger Jimmy later after the stream. I didn't see that you did one, but I know Three Finger Jimmy's a pretty good flipper, so that's pretty cool.
I saw like part of the clip. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, Youngblood. I need to do that still, but I saw part of it, and it was pretty fire. I was surprisingly impressed. All right, I'm gonna whip out the crescent. Do you have an Abalis crescent on you?
I used to. I used to have that same kind of one. I actually traded it for this one plus some Pokemon. My brother. This actually used to be my brother's friend's knife or trainer, and then he wanted my Crescent, so I was like, if you give me this one and give me some Pokemon cards, I'll trade it to you, and so he did. So we traded.
Heck yeah.
But
I'm
the
not sure
Crescent.
about you, but in my opinion, the crescent is the best Balisong Nabalis has released in a long time.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I really like the cheese as well, but the Crescent is definitely my favorite looking for sure. It's also really it flips really really well. The critiques I've heard with it though is that it's very light, which it is, but I like it to be honest. But I feel like there's a movement going on where people are kind of wanting more heavy ballast songs nowadays. But I really like the weight of it.
That's surprising because there for a while, the Balisong community like only wanted nothing but light Balisongs, such as like the Nautilus. Whenever Squid released the Nautilus, people were loving just light G10 Balisongs.
I think it goes back and forth. I think you want what you don't have, to be honest. You know,
Yeah,
because
that makes sense.
I've seen a lot of people talking about how they want heavier knives nowadays. Because
Yeah,
to be honest, it has been a trend for companies to make more light knives now since it's become like a big thing. So I think definitely heavier knives are like more of an old school thing. So I think people want them back.
yeah. The thing is, I started with the Navalis Canyon, which is like literally known for being a heavy Balisong. And so
Oh
whenever
yeah.
I got to try something, like I tried a I think it was you guys hear me talk a lot about Trenton Bailey. When he got his Armstrong Nautilus, that was my first time trying a G10 Bell song, and I didn't know such thing ever existed, and I was absolutely blown away by how that thing flipped. I was absolutely just in awe. Yo, what's
Nice.
up, Benjamin? Good to have you in
What's
here.
up, Benjamin? So when did you start then? If your first knife was the Crescent, which is or sorry, not the Crescent, the Canyon. When did you start? When did you start flipping?
Oh shoot, that's that's an odd question. I guess now it would be probably oh shoot about 2.5 years now.
Oh, nice.
I started in January of 2024. I actually let me see if I can grab it. I started with oh boy, a Lego Battle song, and then I moved on to some just like some CCC combs off of Amazon. Because I didn't really know much about what good battle songs were versus not good battle songs. So I always consider my first, I guess, good battle song or worthy battle song of mention being the Canyon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that Lego one is pretty cool.
Heck yeah. I mean, if you want me to send you one, I'm totally down. I've been going through and sending battle songs to different YouTubers. That's something that I did last year. I sent one out to Benjamin, the Buffness, and there was one other person. Yeah, it was the Orchid. He's a smaller battle song YouTuber who kind of stopped content, but I sent one out to the Orchid just because I knew he was pretty into Legos and battle songs. Then I sent one out to Benjamin Flips and the Buffness. And soon I'm going to be sending out some more. I don't want to talk too much about it, but there's some more that I'm going to be sending out here pretty soon to some other bigger content creators.
Very nice. I think I might take you up on that, Loki. I'll message you after the stream.
Heck yeah! Like all you
Stitch.
gotta give me is just like your shipping info, and I will definitely try and get that sent out to you.
Bet. Appreciate it. Stitch and Rue 2 says heavier is so much better. It makes better sounds. I think it's like low key, like a subjective kind of thing. I think light battle songs can sound pretty good too. This is around 4 ounces. Cairo, he's being so light. Sorry. This is like not a heavy battle song, and it sounds pretty good. So
So is that the LDY Cygnus?
this is actually the Rad Cygnus. So I don't know if you know too much about it, but basically the original designer of the Cygnus left LDY and kind of did his own thing. So he came back to he came back and designed his own Cygnus. So this is called Ride Cygnus V2, and it's a lot different than the original one. There's like this one is Chanwich instead of Sandwich. It's pretty cool though, to be honest. So
Is that
yeah, it
a
was.
is that G10 jimping there?
No, so this is actually this is the Chanwich part. So this is titanium jimping, and then it's got like carbon fiber spacers. It's DLC titanium with carbon fiber scales and spacers. So it's pretty cool.
Dude,
Cygnus is
awesome.
fire.
That's sick.
Yes, sir. It looks really cool as well, to be honest.
Yo, what's up, Ivy? Good to have you back in the stream. Now, Ivy, I just realized something since yesterday. So if you don't know, Ivy's someone who was in stream yesterday, pretty interactive. Had some pretty disagreeing thoughts to most of my viewers, and including me. But that is no worries. Ivy was a pretty loyal viewer in the stream yesterday. Now, Ivy, since then, I noticed that the crescent actually that I've been flipping. I thought the crescent was only designed by Jappy Balisong, like or Jiffy Balisong, Jaffy Balisong, something like that. But it's also designed by someone named Ivy. Are you that same Ivy, or am I just absolutely tripping?
I think it might be a different Ivy.
All right, I know there was some sort of Ivy that created the crescent, and if that happens to be the same one, uh, I'm gonna feel bad about yesterday because I don't want to feel too bad. I tried to be as respectful as I could, but we did have a few disagreements.
No, that's valid, I guess. I'm
All
just
right.
saving it. LDY X Will Hirsch answer. Yeah, that LDY Will Hirsch collab looks pretty sick.
Wait, what? LDY is collabing with Will Hirsch?
Yeah, he's making a titanium live blade with pretty sick.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah. Let's see what else is in the chat. Brad V2.
Cygnus trainers, but I forget what they look like.
Benjamin says, "I wonder if Ride will come out with some that's budget similar to the Orion or something around." I think they, Benjamin. I think they did recently. It looks pretty cool. If you check their page, I'm pretty sure they've released like a budget-friendly thing recently. Oh, am I glitching out? Oh gosh, can you hear me now?
New in the stream, that I can't speak for Saruman, but on my side, all of these Balisongs are Balisong trainers. So I see a lot of people asking me about the sharpness of them. None of these here are sharp. These are all perfectly. I always like to just clear that up because there's typically a lot of people that question that. All right.
Benjamin, they have a steel Cygnus, which is $50. I'm talking about a different one. I think they've recently made a G10 one, which is pretty cool as well. Another G10 one.
Hmm. It's so laggy. Saruman was lagging for me. Am I lagging on your end?
You were actually fine on my end, so I don't know what's really going on.
You're fine on my end now. A second ago, you were pretty laggy though. All right.
Yeah, Benjamin, it looks pretty sick. I saw it and it looked pretty cool.
You know who's been really impressing me in the hobby lately?
Who?
I know. We've been chatting a lot about Balisongs, but I wanna switch over a bit if you don't mind to Balisong content creators because there have been a few recently that have just really blown me away as to how much their channels have grown, as to how much of the community they've pulled in, and as to how much they've grown in the flipping community.
Yeah, for sure. Who do you have in mind?
Definitely. I think it goes without question to say Baliunk is one of those people, but I had more in my mind. Lemon
Oh,
Flips.
for sure.
Lemon Flips has
Lemon
been
Flips.
doing
I've
some
seen his
crazy
channel recently.
stuff.
You know, Lemon Phillips has been watching my videos and commenting on my videos for so long, and I didn't even realize that he'd post like none of his stuff had ever even shown up on my YouTube. And then recently, I clicked on his comment and I went to his account, and his stuff is like actually really good at it. And like I was like surprised I'd never even seen his stuff before. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hmm. Ooh, Spark said significant donut is an amazing ballot creator. If I'm not sure if you
Oh
guys
yeah.
saw how many of you actually watched my recent short, but I do have an upcoming collab stream with Significant Donut.
Oh nice, nice. Spark, by the way, I think you recently sold an Orion to my brother's friend. He just got into the hobby, so that's pretty cool. He just got it today, and he really, really likes it. So thank you for selling that to him.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
All right. Ivy says, "Who's the other person?" Yeah, definitely not the same Ivy then that created this. This is Saruman Flips. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Saruman, Saruman,
Yes, I'm Saruman.
Saruman
Thank you guys for
Flips.
joining us.
All right. Dusty said, "Gotta go, guys. See you later." And there should be a flipping clip dropping today, dude. Awesome. I plan to go check that out. All right. By the way, guys, I know that this is technically on my channel, so whenever you guys click the subscribe button, you will be subscribing to me. But please, please go check out Saruman Flips or Saruman Flips. He is an absolutely amazing creator. Not gonna lie.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I recently just hit 1K subs, so that's really huge, guys. I will be announcing. I'm doing a giveaway, so I'm announcing the winners today on my channel. So make sure you're staying tuned for that. If you're already subscribed, really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you sub if you want to. I have some cool stuff coming out, hopefully very, very soon.
Dude, did you just tell me I missed out on a giveaway I didn't even know about?
Well, you know what? If technically I haven't closed the entries yet, so if you want to enter after this video, you can. But
Well,
I think you
what are
might.
you giving away?
Do you have an Abalis cheese?
I do have a cheese already. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm giving away cheese.
Oh,
So,
never mind then. All right. Cool.
have
Uh,
you been to a Blade Show, Texas? Yes, I have. Youngblood. Yes, I have. I'm actually a Texas local. What am I trying to say? I'm a Texas native. So yeah, I have been to the last three Blade Show Texases, I believe.
Dude, awesome. I was planning on going to Blade Show Atlanta this year, but or yeah, Blade Show Atlanta or Blade Show Texas, but I am going to have to make some crazy money off of my channel before I'll be able to go to that, and I really doubt I will bring in enough cash to be able to go to that because I'm pretty sure Blade Show Atlanta is coming up in like June, at the beginning of June. You totally just glitched out. You still there, man?
Yeah. I'm still there. I'm still there.
All right. Yeah, Blade Show Atlanta is like towards the beginning of June, so I think it's June 5th through 7th. Currently, I do not have the cash to be able to go to that, but I think now that I'm monetized and I have gifts activated, with live streams such as this one, I'm able to set what they call a goal. So I'm considering possibly over the next few days setting a goal for each live stream. So a set amount of cash that I want to try and get each live stream in order to save up to go to Blade Show Atlanta. And if enough people donate, I may still end up being able to go.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't really have any plans to go this year. I'm kind of studying for my dental school entrance exams. I'm a pre-dental student, so I got to study for that all summer. But hopefully next summer I'll be there.
Dude, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah. Youngblood says I've been at the last three Texas ones. Okay, I think Youngblood we probably talked, but you probably didn't know who I was, and I probably didn't know who you were. So it's just like series of unfortunate events. I did not cut my hand with a Nami though. That was not me.
Hmm. Let's see. Grum's asking if I'm
Yep.
ignoring you. Grum, I'm not trying to ignore you. I've seen your texts or like comments. You said that you apparently cannot stream anymore. I'm sorry, man. Grum, if you are not over the age of 18, you are not able to do Balisong streams, unfortunately. That is something that I actually just got done chatting with Saruman about on Instagram. Uh, Grum, I'm sorry, but you are not over 18, which means unfortunately, YouTube does like to take down people who are under 18, and even if you're over 18. So, for example, ghost flipping is a perfect example of this. Uh, Ghost flipping, I think he had just turned 18, or he might have been 19 at the time. And YouTube was still taking down his streams because they thought that he was under 18 because he still had the appearance of like a 17 or 18-year old, even though in reality he was 19 or 20. So ghost flipping has experienced that, and it can still happen even though you're over 18 to get taken down, but you are gonna have to get some verification that you are over 18. So Grum, unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait a little while, buddy. All right.
Silas, sorry, not Silas. Youngblood, if you're on Instagram, DM me because I want to see if I've actually met you before.
Yo, your bird is like catching some tunes back there.
I know, bro. He's going crazy.
All right. Silas says he's 20 today. He's unk now. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Okay. I'm gonna send this to him and play this back later for him. Like DM Ghost on Instagram because I've been like having some conversations with him. Anyways, can we get happy birthday Ghost in the chat? Everybody say happy birthday Ghost. Ghost flipping is officially unk now. He's 20 years old.
Happy birthday to Ghost. I like birds. Me too, Ivy. Me too. That's why I have one.
All right. Cora Long said, "Are those real blades?" His might be. Mine are not. These are all Balisong trainers on my end. All right. Everyone's saying happy birthday, Ghost. All
It is
right.
extremely hot
JK, happy
right now.
birthday. No way. Spark said, "Holy glaze." JK, happy birthday, Ghost. That's what I thought, Spark. That's what I thought. Dude, your beef a while ago, that was crazy. Still crazy to this day. All right. Brenda said, I just had the utmost powerful, earth shaking, groundbreaking, tsunami creating, reality bending, universe absorbing fart of all time. Okay.
That's crazy.
I don't think we needed to know that, but cool. I mean, whatever floats your boat or whatever boats your float, honestly. I'll just put it that way. Whatever boats your float. You don't want your boat to float. You want your float to boat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up,
Do I
Blood
have
Seeker? My bad.
Ivy? I have a pet. I'm not sure about Balisong Traveler though.
I do not own any pets. Nope. I'm actually allergic to both cats and dogs, unfortunately. So no cats
Oh
or
man,
dogs for me.
that is unfortunate.
My dad got me a webbed and curved balisong. It's only $10 and it's better than any balisong I've had. Storm Racer curved balisongs do not work that well for flipping. They may look really cool. I will 100% admit that, but unless you are like have bent fingers that are just as curved as the balisong, uh, curved balisongs really do not work that well for most tricks. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Grum said I crashed out in a ghost flipping stream. And Silas had the nerve to say, "We're not surprised." Okay. You don't got to be that blunt, Silas. Jeez. Anyways, my fingers have been more curved than the bell song. All right. Well, if your fingers are more curved than the curved bell song, then it works, honestly. All right. Ivy said, I have two royal pythons. Dude, that's awesome.
That is pretty sick. Snakes are pretty cool.
Most people who hate spiders also hate snakes, or most people who hate snakes also hate spiders. For me, I actually I hate spiders. Like, I'm pretty sure I genuinely have arachnophobia. I'm the type of guy who will let the woman of the house kill the spider every time. But I love snakes. I mean, snakes are cool. Snakes, they're kind of cuddly. Not gonna lie. All right. My whole entire nervous system is flames. Where do you guys come up with these random statements? Like, we're having the most normal conversation, and then somebody's randomly just like, "Yo, I dropped a dumbbell on my mom's fish." Like, what? That makes no sense. I love all animals.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna have to
Sorry,
head out
what?
now. It's I might have to head out of stream now, but it was really nice. I appreciate you inviting me to join the stream, and hopefully we can do someone in the future. When I'm
Heck
not as
yeah.
busy. I'm just really busy today.
All right. Actually, if you want, DM me on Instagram, and I have some upcoming video projects that I would love to have your help on.
For sure, for sure. I will message you.
All right. Heck
But
yeah.
thank you everyone in chat. I will be heading out. I don't know if Samuel might continue streaming though. I'm not
All right.
sure.
If you don't mind, this is something that I do. So on my streams, I typically end with like a Bible verse each time. But on collab streams, I typically like to pray with the guests before they leave. Would you mind if I pray for you real quick?
Sure, sure, for
Heck
sure.
yeah. All right. Everybody on the other end of the screen, please bow your heads with us. God, I thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, God, to be able to have this stream with Saruman Flips. God, you work in the most mysterious ways, God, and I believe you can even work through Balisong stream. God, I'm not sure if Saruman is somebody who knows you, God, or has a relationship with you, but God, I ask you, please just reveal yourself to him, God. God, I believe that you are doing amazing things in his life. I believe that everything good in his life, God, comes from you. God, I ask that you please just continue to bless him, God. Show him the way that you're moving in his life and continue to let your will and your plan be done above all else. God, we love you and we thank you so much for all that you do. And it is in Jesus' almighty, amazing name that we pray all these things, God. Amen.
All
All
right, thank
right.
you, man. I
Thanks for
appreciate it.
streaming, bro.
For sure, for sure.
Heck yeah.
Thank you,
See ya.
everyone. See ya. Bye.
All right. He is gone. Now, for this, guys, I am not too busy the rest of the afternoon. So if you guys would like me to continue streaming, let me know. And I will consider doing an outside stream. Do you guys want an outside stream? It is pretty nice out where I am. So I'm considering doing an outdoor stream. You guys want me to keep streaming and go outside to do a stream? Or are we done for the day? We done for the day, y'all? All right, indoor or outdoor? You want me to keep streaming in here? Or you want me to go outside? I'm waiting on some answers. You guys want me to go outside to stream? Stay streaming, touch grass, buddy boy. All right, I'm down. Well, in that case, I will most likely see you guys soon. It's not guaranteed that I will be streaming again, but hopefully. With that, I will see you absolutely beautiful, amazing people in the next one.